Welcome back chemistry classes. Previous lectures already I taught you Faraday's law and the few questions. Now today I have written the one questions on the board. It is related to Faraday's law. Now look these questions properly. Three electrolytic cell means three electrolytic cell has given A, B, C. Indication is the A, B, C containing electrolytes zinc sulfate, silver nitrate, copper sulfate respectively were connected in the series. So look here, three electrolytes are there. The first one is the zinc sulfate, second one is the silver nitrate, and the third one is the copper sulfate, and it is indicated by A, B and the C, and all are connected with the series. So look here how to arrange. This is electrode. Look this. This cell, three cells are there, A, B, C, and all cells are connected with the series order. A steady current of 1.5 ampere. It means current is passed through this solution I equal 1.5 ampere was passed through them until 1.45 gram of silver were deposited. It means 1.45 gram of silver deposited on the electrode at the cathode of B cell. This is a B cell. So this acts as a cathode. The silver is deposited here. How much gram? 1.45 gram. How long did the current flow? It means asking the time. What mass of copper and zinc were deposited? Atomic weight of copper and zinc and silver already given. So these questions comprise related to Faraday's second law as well as first law. So we should use both formula, second law and the first law. So look how to do. In first case, I am going to comparing zinc sulfate and silver. Cell A and B. Cell A and B. Mass of zinc upon mass of copper according to second law of Faraday equal equivalent weight of zinc upon equivalent weight of silver. It is silver, not copper, because cell A consisting zinc sulfate, cell B consisting silver nitrate. So amount of zinc is asking the question. So WZN equal cross multiply EZN into WAG upon EAG. Now EZN equivalent weight of zinc. Equivalent weight of zinc equal molar mass or atomic mass upon its valency. To know zinc having the 2 plus charge, so its equivalent weight equal atomic mass upon 2. So in place of EZN, we can write here Zn 65 is there, not 63, 65.3. That is correct. So 65.3 upon 2. Why I have written 2? Because the valency of zinc ion is the 2 into mass of silver. Mass of silver given 1.45 gram upon E silver. E silver means equivalent weight of silver. The equivalent weight of silver equal atomic mass of silver. Atomic mass 108 upon its valency. You know, silver having the 1 positive charge, so its valency is the 1. So 101 upon 1. After dividing this value, the answer will become WZN, in amount of zinc amount of zinc equal after dividing 0.438 gram. 0.438 gram. So this is a answer of, this is a mass of zinc. And already in the question, the first question already given, calculate the mass of zinc and also copper. So already I have calculated mass of zinc. So once again I am telling, according to second law of Faraday, different electrolytes are connected with the series order and amount of current are same. In such condition, the deposited amount of the substance on electrolyte is always directly proportional to its equivalent weight. According that we can easily write this formula: mass of Zn upon mass of silver equal equivalent weight of Zn upon equivalent weight of silver. After putting the value, we can easily get value of mass of zinc. The mass of zinc is the 0.438 grams. So this is the answer of zinc mass. So please take a screenshot. Okay, next, second question. Also calculate the mass of copper. So look here, I am going to comparing cell B and cell C. Comparing between the B and C. Cell B and C. The B means mass of silver upon mass of copper. Same things we can write. Equal equivalent weight of silver upon equivalent weight of copper. In the question asking mass of copper, the mass of copper in WCU into EAG cross multiply WAG into ECU upon, just remove this one, so we can write here EAG. So this is a formula of calculation of mass of copper. Put the value: mass of silver 1.45, no doubt is there. Equivalent weight of copper. The equivalent weight of copper equal molar mass or atomic mass of copper upon 2. It means 63.5 upon 2 upon EEG. EEG means equivalent weight of silver. Equivalent weight of silver equal atomic mass of silver upon its valency. The silver having one charge, so 101 upon 1, 101 upon 108 upon 1. So after dividing, this value will be cancelled, 31 point something. So 1.45 into 31.75 upon 108. After dividing, after multiply and dividing, the answer will become 0.4262. 0.4262 gram. So this is the answer of mass of copper. So again listen. In the question asking how to calculate the mass of copper, so copper sulfate is the last solution and intermediate Ag silver. So we are comparing with silver nitrate and copper sulfate. So after comparing this, so we get formula: mass of silver upon mass of copper equal equivalent weight of silver upon equivalent weight of copper. After putting the value, we can easily get 0.4262 gram of copper. So that is the answer. Please take a screenshot. Okay, one more question asking, how long did the current flow, what mass of copper and zinc were deposited? The long means time is asking. So look here, this is a mass of copper. According to first law of Faraday, W equal ZIT or Z equal E by F. So put the value, W equal E by FIT. So T is asking, T equal W into F upon E into I. W means mass of copper. I am going to use the copper value mass given 0.4262. into F. F means Faraday constant. Its value is the 96,500 coulomb per mole upon E. E means equivalent weight of copper. Equivalent weight of copper 63.5 upon 2, and I amount of current 1.5 ampere. 0.4262 into 96500 upon dividing 31.75 into 1.5. After dividing and multiply, the answer will become 863.18 second. 863.18 second. So this is the answer of that question. So please take a screenshot. Again listen. W equals ZIT, Z equal E by F. Putting the value W equal E by F IT, T equal WF upon EI. W value copper value, mass of copper 0.4262 into 96,500 upon this one. After calculating, the answer will be 863.18 second. So that is a time which is required for deposited copper amount, silver amount, whatever things are given. That's it. So please take a screenshot. Well, students, question number second. It is also related to the Faraday's law. How many coulombs of electricity are required for each? The first one given, reduce 1 mole of MnO4 minus to Mn2 plus. It means reduction. So look how to do. So first we have to balance the equation. MnO4 reduced into the Mn2 plus. So look here, oxidation state of Mn. First we have to find out X plus 4 into minus 2 equal minus 1. So X equal plus 7. Here Mn oxidation is the plus 7, and here Mn oxidation is the plus 2. So from 7 to 2, it means from 7 to 2 already it has been taken electron. So how many electron it has been taken? 5 electron. So this process is called reduction. So number of electron 5. So Q equal, Q equal N into F. Q equal N, in place of N we have to put 5 F, or 5 into 96,500 coulomb. So 500, 500, 5 5 are 25 का 5 carry 2, 30, 32, 3 5 9 are 45, 45 and 3 48. This coulomb, this is your answer. This is your total charge, a total coulomb of electricity which is required to reduce 1 mole of MnO4 minus to Mn2 plus. So such kinds of the question, if such kinds of the question will become in the board exam, so first we have to write the equation, and after balancing the equation, we have to find out how much electron take part in such kinds of the reaction. That number of electrons is equal, that number of electron is value of N, and Q equal NF. In place of N 5 here, so after multiply the answer will be this one. Please take a screenshot. Okay, second one. Produce 10 gram of aluminum from molten Al2O3. So molten Al2O3, after electrolysis, it will give the aluminum and oxygen gas. Aluminum and oxygen gas. Balance the equation. 2Al, 2Al. 3 oxygen. So we need multiply by 3 by 2. 2 to cancel, 3 oxygen already balanced. Okay. Now produce 10 gram of aluminum from molten Al2O3. The amount of this, according to mass, 2 into 27 plus 3 into 60. So 2 7 ja 14, 4, 2 2 ja 4, 1, 5 plus 48. After addition, 8 4 12, 4 5 9 1 10. It means 102 gram. The mass of 1 mole of alumina is the 102 gram. 102 gram. And now mass of this aluminum 27 into 2, it means 54 gram. Now after, look here how many electrons are take part in the reaction. Al having the 3 plus charge and this Al having the 0. This Al having the 0. So number of electron is the 3. Number of electron for 1 mole is the 3. Okay, please take a screenshot first. Look here. So this is a 2 mole. For 1 mole, we can write for 1 mole. Suppose I am going to write 1 mole. For 1 mole, 1 mole aluminum. So how much weight of 1 mole of aluminum? 27. And this value also become, okay, look here. 1 mole aluminum produced by Al2O3 required 3 mole of electron, because Al having 3 plus and that 1 Al having 0, so 3 electrons are releasing, 3 electrons are changing, so 3 electron. So total charge required Q equal 3F for 1 mole. 1 mole means 27 gram. 1 mole means 27 gram. 1 mole aluminum is 27 gram. We can also write 27 gram. So how many asking? Produce 10 gram of aluminum. So 1 gram aluminum obtained by 1 gram aluminum obtained by alumina, and the total charge required and total Q required equal 3F upon 27. 3F upon 27. And the question asking for 10 gram. So for 10 gram, so look here. So 10 gram aluminum obtained by alumina, and the total charge required, total Q required equal 3F upon 27 into क्या कर लेंगे 10 into 10. After solving, the answer will be, this answer will be 30F upon 27. Now 3 times, 9 times and 10 times. So 10F upon 9. 10F upon 9. So after dividing, the answer will be 1.111 something F, or 1.11 into 96,500 coulomb. So this coulomb electricity required for 10 gram of aluminum is obtained. This charge, how many coulombs of electricity? So this coulomb of electricity are required for production of 10 gram of aluminum. Again listen, I am telling, alumina after electrolysis, it will give the aluminum and oxygen gas. Here is the 2 mole oxygen. The 2 mole means here 2 have given, so that means 2 mole of aluminum, and 2 mole aluminum mass is the 54 gram. So for 1 mole of aluminum 27 gram. So 1 mole aluminum or 27 gram aluminum produced by alumina required 3 mole of electrons. So Q equal 3F. So 1 gram for 3F upon 27. So 10 gram aluminum 3F upon 27 into 10. So answer will be this one. That is very simple question. Okay, please take a screenshot. One more method I am going to tell about this question. Question number 2. Look at how to do. You know, according to first law of Faraday, W equal ZIT and IT equal Q. So I am putting the value in place of IT equal Q. So QZ equal W. So how much gram given? RZ equal E by F. I am putting this value. So Q equal Q into E by F. W, yeah, Q equal W into F upon E. W given 10 gram. F, you know, 96,500. Yeah, only we can write F. After last time we can put the value. And E is the equivalent weight of aluminum ion. The equivalent weight of aluminum ion equal 27 upon 3. Why I have written 3? Because aluminum having the 3 plus charge. So 27 upon 3. So it will cancel by 3 times. So the answer will be 10F upon 9. So look here, 10F upon 9. Both are same. After dividing, the same answer will become 1.111 F or 1.11 into 96,500 coulomb. This is the answer. This is also process. It is a very easy than that process. So also we have to write. You can take a screenshot of this process. Any problem is there? No. Okay. Oxidation of 1 mole of water to oxygen. Now this is a third question. It is very simple. Water oxidize and give the hydrogen and the oxygen gas. Hydrogen and oxygen gas. You know, this H having the +1 charge, but here is the 0. The total H, there are 2 H. There are 2 H plus in 1 mole of water. So number of plus charge is the 2 and here is the 0. So N equal 2 electron. So Q equal NF or Q equal 2F or Q equal 2 into 96,500 coulomb. 0, 0, 0, 16, 1, 17 and 2, 9, 18, 1, 19. This is the answer. These charge are required for oxidation of 1 mole of water to oxygen. Please take a screenshot. It is simple question. Okay, good. Look here. Here is a 2H. So 2H plus means 2 plus charge. The 2 electrons are required. So that's why I have written. Now the next one, last one given, reduction of 1 mole of copper 2 plus 2 copper. This is very simple. Copper 2 plus copper. It required the 2 electrons. So N value is the 2. So Q equal NF. So Q equal 2F. Q equal 2 into 96,500. So same value 0, 0, 0, 2 6 ja 12, 12 1 13 का 3 and 2 9 ja 18, 18 1, 18 1 19. This is it. And before this question also same answer. I have written here something wrong, so don't worry. You have to multiply by proper. So please take a screenshot. So once again I am telling, such kinds of the question will become. So we have to use the simple formula Q equal NF. N is the number of electrons which are participating in the reaction, means oxidation or reduction. 1 mole, so 1 mole means we can use, suppose this is a 1 mole, so 1 mole for 1 mole of copper 2 plus and 2 electron, if given 2 mole, so 4 electron are there. The same thing we can do. Okay, please take a screenshot and subscribe my channel and share and full video, you watch my full video. Thank you very much, students.